All right. Well, hello, friends and family. Thank you so much for joining us today, wherever it is that you're tuning from, which we just learned where you're tuning from if you're watching the replay. Wherever you are, we appreciate your support. Whether you're new to this, you've been here for a while, or maybe you're even hearing this for the first time, we appreciate you being here. My name is Anna, and I've been on my Purium superfood journey and lifestyle for about 5 years now. And personally, I've experienced regaining a state of vitality that I didn't even know was possible. After 30 years of enduring a handful of chronic illnesses, what I'm about to share with you has supported me out of that suppressing lifestyle and into a life of vibrant, thriving health. And I'm so happy to share I've been free from those illnesses for 4 years now. And not only do I feel incredible in my body, but it's also provided the freedom to have the focus and energy toward bringing 2 and very soon 3 very healthy babies into the world. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and share with you what our nutrition reset program is all about. I'm going to start off by saying that this is not a diet. I think people need to know this because diets, they don't work long term. This is a program that's going to help you reset your system, nourish, balance, and repair your gut health, help balance out your hormones, help your energy, help you sleep better, and help you have less joint pain. I think everyone can benefit from at least one, if not all of those, right? I know I sure have. So how does this work? The program has 2 meal replacements per day. It covers your breakfast and lunch. So all you're responsible for is making a nutritious dinner. So to say that this simplifies your life is a complete understatement and a big gift as a mom. The meal replacements consist of gut support, protein, and power shake. And you'll receive a box. Show you the box. We are 99% plastic free. So you'll notice that when you receive your box. And it's going to have a tracker sheet. This is up to you if you want to fill this out, but we do strongly recommend that you do track your journey, take pictures and measurements before you start. You don't have to share them with anyone, of course, if you don't want to, but it's always nice to see your own before and after. You get a lifestyle guide and the support from whoever invited you here. And you can also, if you'd like, be added to a Facebook support group that has testimonials, recipes. You can ask your questions, search topics, and so on. So lots of support. All right, let's dive in and meet the components of your ultimate lifestyle transformation. We're going to start with our beautiful, nourishing power shake. Add water, shake it up, and go. It's incredibly convenient, gluten-free, delicious, simple, and equivalent to about 6 microgreen regeneratively grown superfood salads. So are you going to sit down and eat 6 salads for breakfast or lunch? Probably not. But can you have delicious shakes? Yes. A few things I love about this is it increases the hormone adiponectin. And that's our skinny hormone that communicates when the body is sufficiently nourished so that we don't keep grabbing food that isn't even serving our bodies. It also contains bitters in the form of various wheatgrasses, like barley, to help decrease cravings and addiction issues of all kinds. This is personally how I jumpstart my day and make sure all of my nutritional bases are covered. It supports my body in producing sustained energy to show up for my family from a place of overflow. Your protein is called super aminos, 23. The 23 stands for 23 minutes to get into our blood system and start feeding all of our tissues, especially our muscles. And it was designed by a doctor whose patients were comatose, and he needed something so that their muscles wouldn't atrophy while bedridden.
Please press the button to start.
This has an extremely high absorption rate. It doesn't strain your kidneys the way complex protein does, and it tightens our skin and builds muscle. So more of that sustained energy supporting all the tissues that makes up us. All right, your gut support, a very exciting component is the biomedic. So it's just that. This helps to reduce inflammation and is proven to reduce C-reactive protein by 75%. The C-reactive protein is an inflammation marker in the body, and it balances and repairs the gut while removing glyphosate. Drop a 1 if you know what glyphosate is in the chat if you want. It's always nice to make sure we're clear on what this is. Yeah, it's the active ingredient in the herbicide Roundup. It's linked to cancer, infertility, autoimmune, autism, dementia, gluten intolerances, and the list unfortunately continues. There are so many incredible stories of biomedic reducing, even alleviating symptoms related to poor gut health. Besides my own success with implementing biomedic, I love celebrating my mom on this topic as well. Her digestion is more consistent and regulated than it's ever been in her entire life. She doesn't go a day without this antidote to pesticides and other toxins, and I'm so grateful for that. So that's what you do for breakfast and lunch. Have a decent dinner. The less processed, the better. The more plant strong, the greater. The results will be, as the goal is to alkalize the body. So less inflammatory foods and more alkalizing foods. Helping the body flush, that's basically what that means. So before bed, you have a treat, a wonderful nightcap called the tart cherry apothecary. So yeah, it's tart cherry juice, and that helps clean out the liver. It supports the kidneys to filter waste and supports your body's healthy inflammatory response. It's the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin in a food. And as a mom, again, I may not get all the hours I'd like to sleep, but with this, I can drop into a deeper, more restorative sleep, making those hours count more at least. Also, I wake up feeling so refreshed and ready for the day ahead. I love it, and I know when I don't have it. So that's the program. It's simple, convenient, and you're gonna love it. You also get a free rechargeable rechargeable travel blender. That's included in your 90-day lifestyle subscription. And to conclude this reset program, you'll get the parasite cleanser, and this helps with mold and yeast overgrowth. Everyone can do this unless you are breastfeeding or pregnant, which if you are, you can swap that out for cracked cell chlorella, which is a powerful blood builder and supports healthy cell growth and function. Very important when producing breast milk and growing a baby. I'm going to go ahead and answer some common questions. The logistics. How long should we be on this program, and how much does it cost? We recommend for best results to give your body a 90-day window. So when you give yourself at least 90 days, you'll experience amazing shifts. So think about your body didn't get in the current state it's in overnight, so it's also not going to transform overnight. When you give yourself this starting ramp, your body has time to adjust, and you can build sustainable, healthy habits. After the 90 days, some do drop down to the maintenance program, which is great, 1 meal replacement a day, but most do stick with this program long term. but we'll help you decide and navigate your goals after your 90 days. So yeah, we're just, again, here to support you and meet you where you're at. How much does it break down to financially? $12 a day to cover everything I went over. 2 meal replacements a day. And may I add, 2 meal replacements that are beyond organic, saving you time and money on grocery shopping and eating out. It's a really affordable way to get your health journey started and reach your goals. I also noticed that I really save on yeah, my grocery bills, as I just said. Like, I personally have experienced that for sure. But okay, I'm going to take a pause here, and I'd love to hear from some of you who have done this program, what you're experiencing, what you've experienced in the past. So with your camera on, please, who would like to share your experience? You can raise your hand, your Zoom hand. And as a reminder, just keep it about 2 minutes or less. Make sure you don't say heal or reverse, as we are not doctors here, but we are health advocates. Who would like to share? Anyone out there? Awesome. Renee, go ahead.
All right. So I have been using the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Pack for about 2 months. I started at the end of August, but I was out of most of the products. So I was just doing the shakes for a while. So after going from having all of the products and then just doing the shakes, it was such a difference. But what I was experiencing before I got on this was I was in an Epstein-Barr flare-up. And if any of you are familiar with that, it makes you extremely exhausted. You just don't have any energy whatsoever. And so I was like coming home from work, and I have 2 children. I'm a single mom. And I was just like ready to lay on the couch. I had no energy. And I have energy again, so much, in fact, that I'm staying up later than I ever have. And I'm getting up before my alarm. And I have never, ever been one to get up early. I always sleep to my alarm. I always hit snooze. And I'm getting up early now, and I have energy. I also have had an increase in my mood. Like, I was struggling, like very depressed after when I had Epstein-Barr flare up. It really brings you down because you don't have energy, right? And you're not feeling good. And I've struggled with gut issues my whole life, really. And so the Biomedic and just really nourishing my gut has given me like this incredible shift in my mood. And I just feel incredible. I feel happy. I feel hopeful. I feel excited. My kids are taking it. They're doing the shakes too. And yeah, just super, super grateful for these products. I cannot say enough. The apothecary helps me to fall asleep and stay asleep. And yeah, what do you say about the shakes? What do you always tell mommy about the shakes?
Get superpowers and you get some sleep.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for letting me share.
Who is that?
Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you for sharing, Renee. Like, wow, on so many different levels, this is supporting you. And I love hearing from from your baby. I agree. I start this with my children right when they wake up, to make sure that they are getting top nutrition into their bodies first thing in the morning. So I'm so grateful for that we have such beautiful products for the kids too. All right, Kristen, would love to hear from you.
This is my second time really doing the, full 90 days. The first time that I did it was to kind of help with Lyme symptoms and to really help with digestive symptoms after kind of a long illness, and really disrupting the gut and the brain, and just really having a hard time. And it made such a difference. At the end of the 90 days, I kept using a lot of the products, and then I would filter in other things, but I kept using it. And then this summer, I got into a car wreck, and it really jostled things. And using the like the amino acids first thing in the morning and that shake in the morning is literally life changing after having a concussion and after having a lot of like brain issues and things, and to have that first thing and absorb that into the body, it's like, oh, yes, I can move forward with my day. And then kind of fast forward to now, our house flooded, and so were dealing with mold. And I'm amazed at what happens on a day that I've gone in and out of the house a lot, and been exposed to the mold. If I don't take like the full lineup of like my products, then I really am struggling. Sometimes I'm even doing like 3 shakes because it's literally feeding the brain, and I know it's doing so much for my gut. And then I just started on the super cleanser part again in the protocol. And I don't know how I feel yet because it's the kind of first day of that. But yeah, it's really amazing to me to have it as a support system. I do other herbs and different things in my day, but this nourishes me. And yeah, like you're saying, it is a lifestyle. And for me, the resources are super important for my brain, super important for my gut, super important for me to get through the day. Um, so I have a feeling that it may be longer than a 90-day journey, but I'm definitely doing better, and I'm excited about it. So
Amazing. Thank you. Wow. That just goes to show like how this is supporting on a cellular level all tissues of the body, including like especially the brain. So I'm so
and
happy to hear that.
I'm sure that the biomedic is definitely, helping with my gut, and the gut dysbiosis and things, just from having the mold and having the different exposures. But I notice the most is just first thing in the morning with the amino acids and drinking my shake. And then I know I can stay up right through the rest of the day.
Exactly. Yes. And what I've been learning a lot through that gut support is that mental support, as we just
Mhm.
heard from Renee, like how her mental health has improved. And I would say that too. I certainly suffered from anxiety before I started this program. And now here I am leading calls. So it's
Beautiful.
completely transformed my life too in that way. Yeah. The communication between the gut and the brain is scientifically proven, of course. And so when our gut is all stuffed up and can't have those like appropriate neurotransmitters telling the brain that we're safe, everything's okay, we're healthy, instead things get mixed up. And that's, one reason why we're seeing so much of this epidemic of depression in our country, especially with the young kids.
And I will say too, the apothecary at night. Oftentimes I do wake up in the middle of the night, just because of it's probably the mold, but I take it before I go to bed and I'm relaxed. And if I wake up in the middle of the night, then I'll take a second dose. And
Mm,
literally by the time I lay back down, I fall back to sleep. So
I love
it's
it. Pro
good for
tip
me.
right there.
Yeah.
Pro tip. Love it. Thank you for your
Thank you.
share. You're welcome. Andrea, go ahead.
Well, I have not done the full thing. I've only been using the green powder since this summer, but Kristen's the one who introduced me to it, or maybe it was our friend who through the grapevine, anyways. But I kind of just want to say sometimes I got to witness Chris go through this like transformation of being in that accident and watching and who she was at the beginning of the summer versus she was a few months later, and like unbelievable the difference. And so like that, it was enough that it brought me into a field of awareness of maybe there's more than the green powder. Right now the green powder is I mean, I was running low and I was doling it out like every other day instead of like twice a day. And I just got it back like a week ago and I'm like gulping the stuff. My body is so grateful to I'm very much about self-sourcing. I rely on very few things, but this green powder has really made an impact for me, and so I'm paying attention. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your share. It's powerful. And yeah, as Renee said, everyone can relate. I'm thinking of like, I just got done with my rationing and I just got my next order of Power Shake in, so I can have my full dose again. Slash, I also drink it throughout the day. So I'm so happy that you're paying attention and that you saw such a change in Chris, and you know, like that's what it's about, is we change ourselves, and that's just such a beautiful ripple effect in this community.
And Andrea, thank you for noticing that. Because you know, we live in our own little bubble of you know, how we relate to the world and how we relate to our body's own healing. So you know, thank you for noticing that I'm emerging out of concussion land and you know, entering the world again. And so yeah, thank you for that. And I'm really glad you're enjoying the Power Shake.
Well, I'll just say it was not hard to notice the difference. It was pretty extreme. And to see
Wow,
you clear, like crystal clear, it was beautiful.
beautiful.
So,
Awesome. Powerful transformation. Way to go. Way to commit. iPhone, I believe, is that Laura Gucciani? Yes, it is. Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank
I'm
you.
listening to you while I'm working, and I have to throw in. I know it's a gut brain connection with the anxiety, but um, my after with my nervous system is what was has been the biggest change, and I've been on it for 3 years, and I've probably done 3, 6, probably 7 ULTs in 3 years, and my calmness, my calmer energy. And I always think that's got to be just the toxins being gone and everything not needing and wanting, nothing's taxing.
Exactly. I'm taking like a deep exhale as I'm hearing that, because I feel that like just being so satiated and
Mm.
not having that need to go and like keep trying to fill my body with something, like it's just already so happy and complete.
It's all going to work out fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be great.
Every
Yeah,
little thing.
yeah. And as I mentioned, yeah, I'm pregnant with my third baby. All three babies were supported by those nutrients. Don't know how I would do pregnancy and momming without it. Not to mention like the fertility part of it as well, that this program has helped me with too. So keep that in mind for friends that might be up to that challenge with infertility that we're seeing so much. Um, but great. Thank you so much for your shares, everyone. I will continue. Yeah, so as you can see, we're just so excited and happy for all of you already on this journey and the ones who are going to embark, and just really excited for all of you being proactive in your health, and like I said, staying consistent. And the gift for giving ourselves here is the gift of tuning into our bodies, learning to nourish ourselves deeply and take our self-care to the next level so we can serve our families and our communities. It's not so much that this nutrition plan is a miracle pill, but our bodies are a miracle. Our bodies were designed amazingly well. They're designed to heal themselves. We just have to add the correct inputs and tools to help that homeostasis and balance so we can do so. So on this program, we're not going to micromanage anyone, but we will encourage that the less processed you eat and the more organic whole foods you eat, the better your results will be. So common question, can you consume alcohol or coffee? Sure, but are you going to get better results if you choose not to, or at least decrease the amount? Yes. Our goal is to help you get hydrated through the nutrients, which both of those, as we know, dehydrate us, and drinking more liquid and snacking on fruits and veggies and living foods. avoiding the foods that we know cause inflammation, dairy being one of the main ones. This will help your body to alkalize quicker. So we know that you're going to do amazing things. Use your tracker sheet, take your pictures, lean into the support of whomever invited you here, and set your intentions and goals. I'm going to complete this presentation with a brief overview. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so again, the ULT, the ultimate lifestyle. Here we go, transformation. Give you a better visual of all of it together. So you'll get 4 of those packs that I showed you, 2 of the apothecaries, 2 of the aminos, 1 biomedic, and there's the blender, and you also get the 1 parasite cleanser that's not in that picture. So creating healthy habits is possible. This is another reason why we suggest the 90-day window. It's proven that it takes 90 days to make a new habit. So we're a lifestyle transformation company, not just about these products, but about the lifestyle that these products really empower us to take on. So we have the highest, most potent food grown in the top 1% of the healthiest soils in the country. It is the healthiest fast food you can imagine, faster than any fast food joint, that's for sure. It's easy and expensive and a way to get your fruits and veggies. It said it's like less than $3 to have your shake, the equivalent of 6 superfood salads. We have the only clinically proven glyphosate solution that gets it out of the system, also pregnant for breastfeeding also safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding. I just want to throw that in. That's how they created it. And yeah, various functions and benefits. We have different packages for specific goals. So get back to the person who invited you here and just let them know your health goals. And there might even be a more powerful package for your particular goals. So again, the Power Shake, all of its glory, may help energy levels, cravings, detox cells, satisfy hunger, and burn fat. Super aminos helps to create lean muscle, burn fat as well, increase skin elasticity, and improve mental function. And you see burn fat here a couple of times. If your goal is to put on weight, just want to touch on that as you understand, like this program is to create that homeostasis in the body. And in doing that, if your body is needing weight, it's going to help you do that. And that's just how powerful these nutrients are and our bodies are when we're given the right thing. Biomedic may help to detoxify glyphosate, bloating, digestion, healthy immune response, and reduce that C-reactive protein, the inflammation marker. And apothecary helps deepen sleep, combat free radical damage. You'll see your skin glow, healthy inflammatory response, and reduce pain. And the super cleanser may help to lead to healthy bowel function, reduce toxins and buildup, eliminate parasites, mold, yeast, or fungus. And of course, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, the cracked cell chlorella, and again, powerful blood builder and supports healthy cell growth and function. And I love to throw in a personal recipe, and I thought this would be very appropriate this time of year. So really supporting our body's immunity, right? As we're getting into these colder months, we're inside together a lot, and we know how things can get around. So put your protector shield on, and this is when I really start. The zinc aid is something I have every day as well with my products we just spoke of. with the barley grass juice and the appleberry power shake. So shake those up. It's delicious. You can take it capsules. If you don't like capsules, you can always just dump them in. We just find everything that fits for your needs here. So yeah, get back to the person who invited you to this call and start your transformation today. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen share, and we'll spend a couple of minutes on answering any questions that might be coming up. Thank you, everyone. All right. Well, thanks again for everyone who shared. Really appreciate it. Shining your voice and hearing what it's done in your life. It's such a powerful way to help other people, is just share what we're doing. So, and thank you for being here and spending this last half hour with us. And again, just get back to the person who invited you here to have a conversation about how you like to go forward. And again, like, really discuss your health goals here. We're here to accommodate you as an individual. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. I'll go ahead and stop this now.